Anyhow, one of the first issues I'm noticing is the chest area. So if we zoom out and if you squint your eyes a little bit, this piece right here just looks kind of small, doesn't it? It looks like a little bra if I'm if I'm being honest. There's just nothing here. There's too much emptiness. So that's one thing I want to fix. I was thinking maybe I could extend the white armor plate like this, but we just have to test it out, and this is where vertex paint comes in useful, because I don't have to sculpt anything. I can literally just paint it in. So already I think this looks a little better. I'll probably still want to sculpt something in here, but I think that looks better than what we had before. So that's an improvement. And how about we switch to sculpting right now? That's not too bad, and details will come later. We're not really gonna worry about those. And what else can we fix? I mean, that's not entirely finished, but let's go over the rest of the model, see if we can find anything. And there's a lot of pieces that are exactly the same size. And immediately, I think that looks a lot better. We have this larger shape now, and this tiny little piece right here that could be some sort of latch. So there's contrast there, and there's many forms of contrast. So shapes, colors, sizes, and all of it works together. In this case, it's pretty much the only thing we changed was sizes. So now we have this little piece compared to the larger piece around it. And we can actually paint it a different color as well. Hey, I think that looks better than what we had before. Obviously, I would still clean it up and add more sculpting resolution. But I think that's definitely an improvement. And later on, we can add some more detail, like make some latch system here, connect with this piece. But we're not going to worry about that right now. So small little improvement there. And the legs as well. Oh, I didn't like this orange color, so let's just get rid of that first very quickly. Yeah, this whole area already looks a lot better. I'm still not entirely convinced about what do we call these, the leg plates. So normally in elites, which I'm not trying to copy straight up, but it's pretty much an elite, the armor plates here, from what I usually see, are like this. They're just really long and they cover the knees, but I didn't really want to do that. So at the same time, the little kneecaps here just look so weird. So again, vertex paint, I'm just going to paint it out, see what it looks like. Let's go back to paint and see if we can paint in some different shapes. And this is why I like using vertex paint, because we can just paint it out, zoom out, and squint a little bit. That always helps, but it really helps me see newer shapes. Another thing I want to try out is these lines right here. I know they're kind of hard to see. There's like two really sharp edges there. I kind of want to move those. But for those, I can't just vertex paint them. Or actually, I guess I can. I can use the annotate tool. And I was hoping to create something that looks more like a V shape here. Just like over here. And again, I went a little overboard with the highlights. So let's just get rid of this one. And I really like what happened here. So my plan for most of these highlights is to use paint. And sure, I'll sculpt in some detail there so it's not just painted on, but just normal paint in the final texture. But for some of these pieces like this one, I was thinking maybe instead of paint, we'll use like a metallic orange. That's what I was thinking this piece could be. So maybe we can do something like that over here as well. So if you have something you like, repeating it in another area really helps tie things together. So if there's one area you feel is not working, but there's another one that is, just copy paste it. Probably not literally, because it's kind of hard to copy paste when the shapes are different. Yeah, something like that. We might have to get rid of this one, but that looks kind of cool. I like that. So we really just have to do that all over the model and try different things. So, oh, another thing I mentioned is this section right here. This feels a little too noisy for my taste. So here there's nothing, and here there's a lot. So what I originally thought is this was going to be some sort of utility belt, and it might still be, but I'm not too happy with it at the moment. So what I'm thinking is, actually let's go the opposite route for now. Let's try adding some detail to the bottom here first. Let's just go with that. And just out of curiosity, I'm going to go back to my vertex paint, see if I can paint in some of these just to see what it looks like. Okay, so I couldn't help it. I changed a few extra things, but that's the plan. Just go all over the model because all of those little details are gonna add up. So right here, the back, I've been wanting to change this for a while as well. Let's go back to sculpt mode. So the head is another one of those things that I have not changed in a long time. So our first blend file right here, you can see pretty much the exact same head, right? So my problem with it right now is that it's basically a mishmash of little random elements. So there are things I like about it, some little details mostly. I like the little horns on both sides. I don't know, I just feel like they make the silhouette more interesting. But the helmet and the armor plates don't really seem to go together, do they? So plates are really clean, helmet is really detailed. So I need to think about that as well. For example, let's change my caps. There you go. So I might want to borrow these little horns and plaster them around the rest of the armor. Just a quick example. I'm not really gonna do that sketchy. But hey, now we have some repeating elements and it makes it look like things fit together. So I'd have to do that somewhere else as well. But the main thing I'm concerned about right now is actually just figuring out what's going on here. I feel like I would like some primary element and some secondary element, sort of like the chest here. So this big primary shape, then this little piece right here. So I want something like that for the helmet. And yeah, let's see what we can do. I like how I said no time lapses, but here we are again. Masking the head because I want to extract it and create a bunch of duplicates. So every time I want to try a new design, I'll just Shift D to create a new copy of the head and do something different. And then when I have a bunch of heads, I can use a special script I made the other day to basically only isolate one head at a time. So as you can see, I got rid of a lot of the detail first. I like the overall shape, it's just the little shapes that were inside the helmet. I wasn't convinced. And the first idea I tried was to get rid of the eyes, but that wasn't ultimately what I wanted for this character. So let's skip ahead to head number 7. They're all very similar, but I slowly started to arrive at this shape. I really like it, and It still needs to be cleaned up because it's a bit messy from the iteration, but it's nice. Alright, so still can be improved further. That's always true. I still want to fix this area around here a little bit, but I'm happier with this design than what we had initially. So I'm gonna try to fix a lot of other little things off camera, probably the more boring stuff, like tweaking some of these little lines, but very briefly, I guess I could just show you that little script I was talking about. So basically you just select anything you want to compare. So I just shift clicked the first head, then you right click and you have this extra little menu called isolate cycle. So I can't do it with my pen because my pen doesn't have a scroll wheel, so I'm gonna have to use my mouse, and basically you just scroll. And as you can see, it automatically isolates one of those objects at a time so that you can basically compare them. So for example, if you only wanted to compare the last one and the first one, just control click and then right click, isolate cycle, and now you're only comparing those two. So it's a little script I made. It's not available yet. I'll let you guys know. I'll make a proper video for it because it is kind of cool to be able to do that. Anyhow, I guess that's enough for this video because we're already at like, I don't know, 13 minutes, and I checked average view time for my videos is like 1 minute 30, so let's just end it here.